So I just watched Kurt Bale's live stream from his Twitter page, and he said AWE is going to be an awesome wrestling show, no pun intended. If you don't know what AWE stands for, it's Awesome Wrestling Entertainment. Apparently that wrestling promotion name was already been taken. About 12,811 or more liked it AWE's official Facebook page. The original AWE live event will be taking place at Waynesboro, Virginia on February 23rd, 2019. Several WWE legends will be there. Legends like Mick Foley, Arn Anderson, Jim Cornette, Face the Fear, The Rock and Roll Express, Teddy Long, The Patriot, who actually appeared on GTS once and did make his appearance at SWF when he was Grimm's tag team partner. And don't forget about Judah's Messiahs. Fun fact, the original AWE was founded in 2001, founded by Marvin Ward. If you haven't seen Kurt Bale's official channel, the link is in the description below, and tell me your thoughts on his intro and the logo design. Switching gears now, let's talk about one of the top GTS tag teams, the Beach Bums. The Beach Bum is one of the most fan favorite team in GTS from mid 2017 to early 2018. They did make their appearance on Impact Wrestling, but sadly it was one and only time they made their appearance on Impact Wrestling television. The reason why is that because, according to Freddie Flamingo's IV's YouTube videos, TJ Crawford left the group because they were undefeated for 2 years at Pro Wrestling Explosion, where Marcus Schuyler aka Urko made his debut back in October. All of a sudden they suffered their first loss, thus losing to the Doghouse, team of Jimmy Controversy, Red Titus, and the Wild Hog back in October 7, 2018. They also lost their Phoenix Pro Wrestling Tag Team titles. TJ went back to Chicago, where he started at home of Overtime. Freddie did upload a video about the Beach Bum breakup and his 2019 resolution. Brody is no longer wrestling while TJ Crawford is into Seagull competition, and he is back where he belongs, Chicago. I know, some of you don't like Chicago Bulls, or I guess many of you who are not into basketball, even though I like basketball, but let's not get into that. It's a shame that we are most likely not going to see Brody on GTS Wrestling again, although we could get to see TJ Crawford as a single competitor on GTS Wrestling. But hey, hopefully we will get to see Freddie Flamingo on GTS Wrestling again. But mostly, we aren't so sure if he's going to enter the Regal Rumble this year. Also, Freddie Flamingo will be in action as he goes one-on-one with the new up-and-coming GTS star, the current hardcore champion, Violence. At the Great Awakening, it is the 8th year anniversary of SWF. It's going to take place at Toodowa, New Jersey, on Saturday, February 9th. Speaking of SWF, there's going to be a brand supremacy between SWF and GTS on Saturday, March 23rd at Bayville, New Jersey. On the same day, EWA Pro Wrestling takes over at Matawan High School, where Kleetus, Monabo, and Eddie, aka Oliver Closeout, will be wrestling for the show, which is 45 minutes away from SWF vs GTS show. Speaking of EWA, I wonder how do you spell EWA backwards? That sounded pretty obvious. Is Kleetus secretly siding with Kurt Bale? Let me know in the comments below. We will find out if Kleetus is siding with GTS or AWE at the Regal Rumble. Just so you know, I will be talking about everything that happened from GTS. I will be talking about some highlights from GTS. Let's talk about what happened to Grimm's broken nose. Grimm and Tony Chidi drove 3 hours to Creator Pro at Long Island, New York. They went to Target to explore WWE figures first, and then Kurt Bale was mocking as GTS fan, super kicked him. Apparently, he's been following Grimm for this whole damn time. So, Grimm competed in the first round of Creator Pro Wrestling Championship tournament with a broken nose. Luckily, he defeated the Creator Pro star fighter, Cat. Kurt showed up and attacked Grimm once again after the match. Another thing we're going to talk about. Oh wait. This program has been sponsored by...
You are Yarders!
Another thing we're going to talk about is that AWE stars show up at the yard to film their first episode of AWE. And what a classic match between Philly Mike and Bonifer. Oh wait, this match doesn't have any background stories because they never had a feud before. Let's book those two AWE stars in a one-on-one match with no meaning of this story. I still don't understand why they're wrestling in the yard. I know they don't have the wrestling ring yet, but come on now. They've been constantly saying they're not yarders, but they're wrestling in the freaking backyard. I guess they can't even make up their damn mind. Well, here's to ya.
You are yarders!
So, Grim had a non-traditional wrestling match against Jimmy Controversy with a stipulation, I guess, who's gonna pay the bail money. Match ended either Grim won by countout or declared as a no contest. Let me know in the comments below of how the match should have ended or how it ended. Oh yeah, the only thing I liked it about is useless Onslaught. Somehow he managed to not sell from getting crushed by multiple light tubes in the skull thanks to Nightmare. Somehow Onslaught survived that with a freaking cut but didn't suffer a concussion. The following day, Grim uploaded a video when Matt, who is the photographer for SWF, will be living in Grim's old house with his boyfriend, Kurt Bale. So the only thing I could say is that Grim was bragging about Matt living with Kurt Bale at Grim's old house. Donna, the neighbor, who's being very polite to Kurt and Matt. Matt gets super kicked, and that's it. There were no actions going on except for Grim super kicking Matt's jaw.
You are yarders!
So, Hog and Ace Marksman defended their GTS tag team titles in a fatal 4-way tag team match. The match ended in a no contest when Mike Swanson showed up in the ring while Onslaught put Jamie in a hostage. Well, luckily she was saved. So many chaos happening, so many title thefts all over again. Doo-Hop had a plan to protect his IC title by putting it in his car. All of a sudden, Jay Evans attacked him from behind. Where has Jay been? I honestly forgot that he's still around. And we haven't seen him since he helped Bale's Rogue Alliance strike the GTS ring, if I'm not mistaken. Let me get this straight. He wants to take the Intercontinental Championship away from Doo-Hop, but does not want to wrestle in the yard, and he actually accepts Doo-Hop's challenge for the title. I guess Jay can't even make up his damn mind as well. And of course, Kurt Bale showed up and attacked Doo-Hop once again. More chaos going on, plus my brain starting to get frozen because I've seen this so many times, so many brawls, so many title thefts, so many things I want to talk about, but I feel like I've seen this enough. Let's not wait to see the Regal Rumble. Oh yeah, perhaps we could possibly going to see a match between Hollywood Hooligan and Kurt Bale for the YouTube Wrestling Figures Heavyweight Championship at the Regal Rumble. Thank you for watching this video. Let me know about your thoughts about this week's GTS Wrestling episodes in the comment below. Don't forget to like this video, share this video, and subscribe for more content. And tell me your predictions about what you think is going to happen at the Regal Rumble and who's going to win and why. Hope you have a wonderful day. Peace and good day.